welcome. This is Vasudha Sharma joining you on the West edition of your favorite, The Property Show. Our third season has gone local as we dissect property markets region-wise every day and then shortlist micro-locations for your budget. From prime real estate in Mumbai to emerging nodes of Navi Mumbai to Pune, Thane, Nagpur, Ahmedabad, we'll take up your investment queries for markets all over the West today with Sameer Jasuja of Prop Equity. Coming up today, as momentum picks up on the new international airport project in Navi Mumbai, Karanjade looks set to steal the location advantage. From suburban Mumbai, top-rated residential projects for price appreciation. We'll cut across to Thane's Manpara for 2 BHKs in 1 crore. Also on the show, Pune's emergent real estate locations to invest 50 lakhs. What are the nodes of growth in Nagpur to invest in property? For a luxury villa in 2 crores in Ahmedabad, we'll review your top choices. A lackluster H1 of 2015 for MMR's property sector, says Knight Frank. What is the outlook for the rest of the year for MMR? Stay tuned for that. We'll kickstart with looking at property hotspots in Mumbai. We have Preetham Salia on the line with us. Preetham, go ahead. How can we help you?
Okay, thanks, Vasudha. My question to Mr. Jasuja is basically, I have shortlisted 2 properties in Mumbai. One is Acme Boulevard in Andheri East, and one is Runwal Forest in Kanjurmarg. This is more or less for end user, probably in the near future. This property I would be even looking if, I might look out for my retirement abode, okay, in the future. But more or less it is going to be something which is going to be my one of the properties which I've shortlisted in Mumbai from last 2 months of research. Okay, so this is like I'm looking for a 2 BHK property in this both the complexes. So my request is like, how do you find this 2 particular properties, for investment purposes?
Sure. So Preetham has a budget of 1.5 crores. Sameer, he has shortlisted Acme Boulevard in Andheri East and Runwal Forest in Kanjurmarg West. This is going to be a retirement investment for him, Sameer. How would you rate these properties?
Well, we'd also got a third one, which was Rivali Park Phase 1, Part C. These are the 3 projects that we'd got from Mr. Preetham. Mr. Preetham, you made a very good choice in the first 2 projects with respect to Acme Boulevard, which is a project in Andheri East at 14,500 rupees. This project gets a go-ahead from our side. It's a redevelopment project though, it's spread across 9 odd acres and projected possession is in 2018. Although construction has already started and excavation work is in progress. Developer has delivered quite a few projects in Mumbai, and project is only 1 kilometer from St. Xavier's School and 1.4 kilometers from JVLR. Then we have Runwal Forest, which you had shortlisted, also gets a go-ahead from our side at 12,000 rupees. This is a big project spread across 16 odd acres, and this is located bang on the LBS road, very good location, Ambedkar Nagar, Kanjurmarg West, and this is only 400 meters from the St. Xavier's School and 1.7 kilometers from the Kanjurmarg station. This developer has also developed quite a few projects in Mumbai. The last project, Rivali Park Phase 1-C, this is in Borivali East. This project we've been recommending on the show, except that the phase that you're looking at, the developer is planning to launch that project's construction in 2017 June. That is way out, so we would recommend you to look at other projects or alternatively look at the earlier phases in this, which are not in pre-launch stage. This project is also an IGBC certified project and designed by renowned architects of Gensler, USA. So project per se is very good. Within the project, the tower that you're looking at is quite futuristic, so we would request you not to look at that particular tower. Looking at the key data points, Andheri East is 36 months of inventory overhang, Kanjurmarg West is 23 months, and the weighted average price of the mid segments of Andheri East is about 15,000 and Kanjurmarg is about 11,600. So both the projects that you've selected are more or less in line with the weighted average price of the market. And Andheri East, Kanjurmarg and Borivali East has given a price appreciation between 10 and 11%. Borivali, although, has delivered a slightly higher price appreciation of 11%.
Okay, so Preetham, we are approving both your shortlisted project preferences, Acme Boulevard by Acme Group and the other Ranwal Forest in Kanjurmarg. Both projects are very well located, close to, very proximate to neighboring social infrastructure. The Borivali project will of course take much longer to get completed, 2021 for the phase that you wanted to buy into. So we would not recommend that one. But the Acme project and the Runwal project, good to go. Okay, next comes an email from Badal Kumar. He writes, I have a budget of 80 lakhs. I would like to invest in Navi Mumbai into a 3 BHK. He has shortlisted Adhiraj Samayana in Kharghar. So within his 80 lakh budget and a waiting period of 2 to 3 years, is this a good project to go for?
So Adhiraj is a very good project to go with. Adhiraj Sanmaya, the project's phase 1 is at 8,500 rupees and there are no 2 BHKs over there, so that will be way out of your budget. You should consider phase 2, which is much lower in terms of price points, at 7,250 rupees, and they have a 2 BHK option which is between 842 to 900 square feet. The project is still available with the developer, I mean phase 2. This is an integrated township spanning over 40 odd acres. Project comprises of 18 towers of 55 stories height. Kharghar metro station is only 300 meters away and Taloja railway station is only 600 meters from the project. Project is also located behind the Rapid Action Force headquarters just off Mumbai-Pune highway. Looking at some key data points of Kharghar, 29 months of inventory overhang. MMR is witnessing a clear slowdown at this point in time, so this doesn't look as scary. Weighted average price of the mid segment is 7,900, and there are 2 more recommendations from our side. Elite Grandeur by Nathdwara developers at 7,000. This project is available with the developer and is a standalone tower of G+13 stories. The developer has delivered about 4 projects in Navi Mumbai, so he has the domain expertise. The amenities include a gym, clubhouse, children's play area, yoga meditation center. RS Exotica at 7,750 rupees, Kharghar. This project is only 800 meters from Tata Hospital, and amenities here include a clubhouse, gym, indoor games room, and developer over here has delivered RS Regency and Sat Bhavan in Navi Mumbai.
Okay, so Badal Kumar, Adhiraj Samayana project that you were interested in seems to be sold out. So the price, of course, has gone above the market average. So it's out of your budget. The project otherwise is fundamentally great, just off the Mumbai-Pune highway, very close to the Kharghar metro station and the Taloja railway station. But we have other options for you in this market. In Kharghar, take a look at Elite Grandeur by Nathdwara developers and RS Exotica by RS Builders and Developers. Okay, next we have Joy with us on the line. Hi Joy, where do you want to invest?
Hi, I'm looking for a property near Panvel station within 3 kilometers in Navi Mumbai. I would like to know the current property rates in Panvel. My criteria is budget of 30 to 50 lakhs, 2 BHK. I'm also comfortable with minimum facilities like a single standalone building or without club or without swimming pool.
Okay, so Joy is looking for a basic project, but it should be in a great location next to a railway station. Sameer, in Panvel, 30-50 lakhs, top options.
Yeah, so Karanjade is one of the major residential areas in Panvel and it's a strategic location. And the other location that is even better is Vichambe in Panvel. We managed to get 1 project in that micro market as well. Panvel is hopefully going to benefit quite a great deal because of the new airport announcement, and we have to still see when the work on the ground starts over there. Pretty futuristic, but yet a very big positive infrastructure move. Inventory overhang of this market is 30 months and the weighted average price is 5,300 rupees a square foot for this micro market. This is what we are talking about, the mid segment, and 9% is the annualized price appreciation. The projects that you can consider are Platinum Pride in Karanjade, Panvel. This is a G+7 commercial cum residential project with 4 wings. The builder is locally reputed and has completed quite a few residential projects in Navi Mumbai. Connectivity of the project is excellent, located 500 meters from the JNPT road. Gayatri Enclave by Dubey Group at 4,500. It's a standalone building of G+10 stories with shops on the ground floor. Located 500 meters off the JNPT Uran Road, 2.5 kilometers from Panvel railway station. And lastly, we have Prayag Gardens in Vichambe, Panvel. This is a standalone building of 4 stories with 4 wings. It comes with amenities like clubhouse, gym, garden, 2 kilometers from the Panvel railway station and Panvel city.
Okay, Joy, we would recommend Karanjade as the location to invest into. It's closely located to the Panvel railway station and also quite accessible through the JNPT Uran Road and the Old Mumbai Highway. So within Karanjade, look at options like Platinum Pride by Platinum Constructions, Gayatri Enclave by Dubey Group, and there's also Prayag Garden by Prayag Builders and Developers. Now, the reason we are talking about Karanjade on the West edition of the property show is because of the Navi Mumbai International Airport project. With environmental clearances out of the way, all the property hubs of Panvel are back in focus. Karanjade in particular is expected to gain the most given its strategic location. Nikhil Narayan Shivadas reports.
An extension of Old Panvel, Karanjade is in an enviable position. It is close to Panvel's developed social and physical infrastructure and is quite literally located across the road from the upcoming Navi Mumbai International Airport. Large land parcels mean that prices here are still affordable, especially when compared to other micro markets in the region.
If you go to Navi Mumbai, like areas like Vashi, Sanpada, Kopakhena and all, the prices are way too high for a middle class. For upper class, there are no issues because now it's being an upper class area. But in Karanjade, you can get it done by, I think so, in a 50% rate.
When it comes to price appreciation, Karanjade has seen prices rise from an average of 4,100 rupees per square feet in the second half of 2012 to around 4,600 rupees per square feet in the second half of 2014, growing at 8.6% on an annual basis. And experts believe that number will rise even further once work on the airport begins. But while prices may be appreciating, there is no denying that Karanjade still needs a lot of work. Much like its sister node Ulve, Karanjade is a classic example of real estate development outstripping infrastructural development. Many of the buildings here lie empty. Project managers claim that only about 30% of their inventory has been sold. Realtors say that potential buyers and investors are put off by the fact that basic infrastructure such as roads and drainage and sewage systems are still incomplete.
There is no infrastructure done in Karanjade as yet. There's no sewage, there's no drainage, water supply is inconsistent. I don't know about the power supply, but the buildings have come in, the plots have been allotted, the infrastructure has yet to come in.
But it's not gloom and doom all the way. Unlike Ulve, there is evidence that CIDCO is on the ground in Karanjade and setting up basic infrastructure. However, this may take up to a year or two to complete. Until then, Karanjade's low prices are bringing in buyers, but it is still a trickle. Data from Prop Equity indicates that only 43 units were bought out of a total of 1,463 units available in the first quarter of 2015. As a result, developers too are going slow with new projects, with only about 195 projects launched in the first half of 2015 compared to 706 in 2014. While occupational demand remains low, experts say Karanjade can be attractive for those prepared to stay invested in the long term.
Someone who has got a long-term view as an investor or a long-term view even for occupation, definitely could consider it and probably ride out the next 5 to 8 years that it's going to take for all of this infrastructure to develop. It's reasonable to expect over the next 3 to 4 years that price might go up. It'll go up, I think is what I would be confident to say. It's going to go up somewhere between 30, 40, 50%. I mean, if people are lucky, they might double their money.
That's good enough reason for investors to consider taking a serious look at Karanjade, especially since the new government is so keen on executing major infrastructure projects in a time-bound manner. At the moment, Karanjade sees demand coming from mid-income homebuyers looking for affordable homes. But once work on the airport starts, experts expect demand in this area to increase exponentially. From Navi Mumbai, Nikhil Narayan Shivadas, NDTV.
Okay, so we just covered Andheri, Panvel and Kharghar and Karanjade from across MMR. Coming up ahead on the West edition of the property show, top selling properties from Thane in under 1 crore. Also coming up, everyone's speculating about what's happening in Mumbai's property market. Knight Frank India says times look tough for real estate in MMR.